Sorrow by Aubrey Thomas de Vere, 1814 to 1902. Count each affliction, whether light or grave, God's messenger sent down to thee. Do thou with courtesy receive him, rise and bow, and ere his shadow pass thy threshold, crave permission first his heavenly feet to lave, then lay before him all thou hast. Allow no cloud of passion to usurp thy brow, or mar thy hospitality. No wave of mortal tumult to obliterate the soul's marmoreal calmness. Grief should be, like joy, majestic, equable, sedate, confirming, cleansing, raising, making free, strong to consume, small troubles to commend, great thoughts, grave thoughts, thoughts lasting to the end. Okay, this poem is by Aubrey Thomas de Vere. Let's see, de Vere was an Irish poet. His father was a baronet, and he was born and brought up in Ireland, in County Limerick. He was educated at home in his father's baronial hall, and he also went to Trinity College, Dublin. I think he was quite strongly influenced by Lord Byron and by Wordsworth. So, what's this poem about? Well, this poem, I suppose, is about sorrow. Let's see, de Vere is a very pious, very religious person. And I think this poem is telling us how to react to sorrow. It's talking about emotions and how to react to our emotions. And it's telling us not to get carried away by our emotions, to retain our equanimity in when we are really happy about something or when we are really sad about it. And you should never let your emotions get the better of you, because eventually you always have to account to God for your actions, and one day you will have to face God and explain what you've done, and you will have to face death. And for him, religion was a very important thing. So let's see. Count each affliction, whether light or grave, God's messenger sent down to thee. So everything that happens to you, if bad things happen to you, an affliction, whether it's a small one or a bad one, take it as a message from God. Yeah? Okay, so the problems that life sends you, this is part of living. This is part of God's universe, and these are God's messengers. So do thou with courtesy receive him. So receive each of these afflictions, each of these problems with courtesy. Rise and bow, stand up and bow down, and treat this as part of God's ideal for the universe, part of God's way of doing this. And you need to receive him with courtesy. And ere his shadow pass thy threshold, crave permission first his heavenly feet to lave. So when these problems come into your house, they pass your threshold, come into your door. Crave, beg for permission to wash his heavenly feet. So all of this is an extended metaphor. It's talking about these problems being like a messenger from God, and if this messenger were a person, you would wash his feet. This, I know, is very biblical. I think this is something in the Bible, washing people's feet with oil, anointing feet with oil. And what he's saying is treat this messenger, this affliction, whether it's a light or a grave one, treat it well. Remember it. Keep it part of your life. Then lay before him all thou hast. Then give to this affliction, or this messenger of God, everything you have. Use everything you can to deal with it in the best way that you can. Notice as well, so far he hasn't actually mentioned joy and happiness, but he's going to say the same thing, and this is what he's actually saying about all your emotions that you feel with different things, all of the things that happen to you. You need to be grateful for them. You need to treat them with equanimity. Allow no cloud of passion to usurp thy brow or mar thy hospitality. So don't allow your feelings, your emotions, your passions to take away your logical thought. Don't let these spoil your hospitality. So treat with hospitality each problem that comes to you, each difficulty, each situation that is sent to you by God, because all of this comes from God. No wave of mortal tumult to obliterate thy soul's marmoreal calmness. So don't let the outside world, the tumult, the crying, the problems of the mortal world obliterate, destroy your soul's marmoreal, like marble, like the stone marble calmness. So don't let the problems of life stop you from being calm. Grief should be like joy, majestic, equable, sedate. So this is now talking about all emotions and all reactions. Yeah, grief and sadness and joy. Treat this as something majestic from God, something that is normal, that you treat in a normal way. Don't lose your control, maintain control, because these are things sent to you by God, and you need to deal with them. Confirming, cleansing, raising, making free, strong to consume small troubles. Okay, so the problems or the joys or the different things in this world, they confirm the existence of God. They cleanse you, they raise you up, they make you free. Strong to consume small troubles. So small problems are no problem for you at all. To commend great thoughts. These direct you to think of great things, grave thoughts, serious thoughts, thoughts lasting to the end, so thoughts that will last all of your life. So these are part of God's creation, part of the world and part of you, and everything that happens to you, good or bad. Be relaxed about it, and remember that this comes from God, and use it to think about the reality of the world, to think about goodness. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sorrow by Aubrey Thomas de Vere.